Welcome to Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. My name is Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul. Most of us have heard the story of Ebenezer Scrooge in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. The story follows Mr. Scrooge, an old man who has become an almost ruthless miser. On one Christmas Eve, he is visited by the ghost of his former business partner, Jacob Marley, as well as spirits of Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas yet to come. He gets the opportunity to transform himself into a kinder and giving person, thus preventing a death with regrets of who he could have been. I wonder how Charles Dickens got the idea to write that story. When I taught career counseling, an important concept that the students learned was called happenstance, which basically means a chance or a chance situation. For Ebenezer Scrooge, he chanced to have a dream which resulted in a change of heart and the way of living. The dream could have been instigated by some of the events from the prior day, but then that is chance. The point is that the happenstance of the dream changed the way he lived. One of my school counseling graduate students last week told me about a book that I hadn't read, Regrets of the Dying by Bonnie Ware, who worked in palliative care, those often in the process of dying. She never intended to do that job, but needed work and took the position. It changed her life. But within that happenstance experience, she learned some things that she has passed along and has had a profound effect on the living. Bonnie Ware has written the memoir Regrets of the Dying because she was astounded by the themes within the regrets shared by those she cared for. Here are 5 regrets shared with her from most of those at the end of their lives. Number 1, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. Bonnie learned that as people looked back, they had many unfulfilled dreams, knowing it was due to their choices, made or not made. Number 2, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. This wish was in respect to the many family things they'd missed because they allowed work to take precedence. Many wished they had simplified their lives so they didn't need to be consumed by the race to have a greater income. Number 3, I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. Bonnie found many people suppressed feelings in order to keep peace with others instead of working through situations, often resulting in the development of illnesses, bitterness, and resentment. She found that when you change the way you are speaking honestly, it eventually allows the relationship to be new and healthier, or it releases the unhealthy relationship from your life. Number 4, I wish I had stayed in touch with friends. Bonnie Ware found that many of the dying discovered they had been so caught up in their own lives that they had let some friendships slip away, not giving friendships the time and effort they deserved. She learned that everyone misses their friends when they are dying. Bonnie said, it all boils down to love and relationships in the end. That is all that remains in the final weeks, love and relationships. And number 5, I wish that I had let myself be happier. This was quite a common reaction. Many hadn't realized that happiness was a choice. They kept hold of old patterns and habits. They were comfortable in their familiar emotions, and the fear of change made them pretend they were content. Bonnie found they longed to laugh at themselves and have silliness in their life again. Bonnie Ware said, life is a choice. It is your choice. Choose consciously, choose wisely, choose honestly, choose happiness. Hmm. I'm currently listening to a book by Dr. Keltner entitled Awe, The New Science of Everyday Wonder and How It Can Transform Your Life. Keltner suggests that when we make a habit of looking at things, happenings, relationships, actually anything, with a sense of awe, we find we can immerse ourselves in incredible happiness. It's like an antidote to anxiety because it focuses on the goodness around us. It opens our eyes to all that exists that we miss when we are not intentional about experiencing and seeing the wonder that is all around us. It takes practice. But when you replace the habit of humdrum with the habit of awe, your existence is like an exclamation mark at the end of a sentence. There is acute meaning and joy in what you see and experience. Perhaps Charles Dickens woke up one day and realized with a sense of awe all that composed his life here on earth. And with pen and paper in hand, he set out to help others live a life of wonder and awe instead of dying a death filled with regret. That's how I want to live. How about you? This week on your bathroom mirror, write, I wonder what is awaiting me to discover today. Take a chance. Join me next Monday for Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. I'm Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul.